What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing a little unboxing of some Diamond Select toys. AEW Minimates, the entire collection. Stay tuned. All right, guys, thank you for joining us as we unbox these cool goodies from Diamond Select Toys. We're going to take a look at the entire Minimates collection. They also sent us a couple Minimates, which are like larger scale figures. I actually already had these, so we're not going to unbox them because we already have them, but they're pretty cool. Best in the world on the Stinger. He's got that CM Punk face paint on, and it actually comes from this 2-pack with CM Punk in the Sting face paint, which I think is a lot of fun and really cool. It's a little beat up, but we're happy with it. We're happy with it. All right. I think these were limited to 500 on the 2-pack, and then of course they re-released the Sting, and they sent us this Britt Baker, which is basically larger than Sting. Interestingly enough, like even the arms and everything like that. So pretty cool stuff. I like the Minimates. I wish they would do a larger line of the Minimates than the minis. I think these would look excellent on a shelf. A whole like plethora of them, a whole roster. I think it would look awesome, but you know, we'll see. Only time will tell how the DST line is doing. But this is brought to you by the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, and I want to show you a little sample of what this is like. It's got all the stuff in it, guys. But since we're talking about AEW Diamond Select Toys, I figured we would show off the section for Diamond Select. And everything that we have here I just showed you. But in the book, it shows you what Series 3 is, which is Darby Allin, Sting, Ric Flair, and Bryan Danielson. But this has every Elite, every Basic, every Ultimate, every battle pack, you name it, it's all in here, including independent stuff. All right, it's all in here. Pictures for everything available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to heelbooks.com. It's currently on sale for 33 bucks, full color, and it's normally like 60. So I say get over there and pick one up before the price goes up. Now, I was thinking, you know, we will completely unbox all of these, but we're probably going to unbox the ring first. But I just thought there was a couple of cool things. They, in Series 1 and Series 2, they've changed the design of the packaging. So Series 1 is right here. You see on the front, on the top, it just says Minimates, the typical AEW logo with the 4 characters in it, which I think looks great. It has a magnet open. So this opens with a magnet that's right here. It's got CM Punk, Britt Baker, Chris Jericho. We'll take a look at. I love the spine labels. But the Series 2 has the AEW logo up here and Minimates, which I kind of wish they were uniform, right? Not different, but it is what it is. The front pretty much is the same. Side, pretty much same. But I thought it was interesting, Series 2 has Velcro on it instead of the magnet. I wish they kept to the magnet too. I think that would have been really nice. But inside is the same. Just interesting. All right, so we're going to open these bad boys up and take a look at everything. We also have the Young Bucks over here. But we'll start off with this Minimates wrestling ring playset with Excalibur. Let's take a look at the back. It just, all right, so it's got Series 2 on the back. Minimates feature 14 ports of articulation and fully interchangeable parts, accessories included. And it's just got a picture of it. And there it is. So my boy Figball, who I do the Case Fresh pod with, he used to love Minimates. He had a ton of Marvel ones, and he was a big Minimates guy. Then they had like Jay and Silent Bob Minimates, and I was a big fan of those. But, you know, you can only collect so much, right? So ended up doing away with that. Got the ring steps in here, which are going to fit in Now, the design of this is like identical to those Mattel ones, interestingly enough. Let's take this out. Let's take Mr. Excalibur out. He's got a microphone here that is taped over. So he's got a, there we go. That's the one thing about, that's the one thing about these little parts, man. There's like so much stuff, right? All over the place. So I like that they come with stands for the figures, which is really good because they have these little holes in the bottom of the feet. So you just kind of shove it in there. Again, 14 points of articulation for a little figure. Man, it's pretty serious stuff right there. So he's got his braids out the back, which is pretty cool. He's got his sneakers on, his AEW jacket. You can see his tie underneath. And honestly, it's not a bad likeness on it for what it is. But we're going to take this microphone and we're going to shove it right in his hand. If you thought we were shoving it anywhere else, shame on you. So we're going to put this right in there. Doesn't hold it very well, but he holds it. So it's interesting that they chose Excalibur to be in this and not like, you know, JR. But here's the ring. The ropes are just plastic. They're not like what we're used to, right? But it's Minimates. You don't need that, in my opinion. It's got the AEW logo in the middle. Nothing on the turnbuckles, but it does have these little pegs that you can stand on for your figures, which is nice. And also with these ropes, it's good. I think their hands can grab these. It's got the AEW logo on one side, and it's like, it's not a sticker. It's like printed on there, which is nice. And then the other side, I'm not a fan of this, has the Minimates logo, but it's not the typical Minimates logo in multiple colors. It's just the AEW Minimates logo in the white and gold. And it's completely bare on the back, except for AEW DST made in China. So I'm gonna put that there. It has the ring steps, which they don't lock in, they just kind of stay there. So. And it came with all these accessories, as you can see, barbed wire bats, Singapore canes. These are like chains that wrap around the wrist. And it came with 2 chairs, which I didn't even realize in the package were in there. They were kind of covered, so pretty cool. But Excalibur has more action figures than Tony Schiavone, the voice of AEW, and he has more figures than him. Very interesting. I would love to hear why they did choose Excalibur. Nothing against him. I just figure if you're going to use a commentator, you're probably going to go with JR or you're going to go with Tony Schiavone. Or even Taz, of all people. I'm surprised they went with Excalibur first. It's not that he doesn't deserve one. It's not that he should never get one. I think first off the bat, you got to go with a more household name. But we'll move on now to the Minimates 2-pack of the Young Bucks. So interesting fact is they come with bare arms, so you can take off their jackets and such, but who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? They look awesome. We got heel Young Bucks here, the first ever heel Young Bucks, and they're in their entrance gear, which is how you like them. This is completely coming off the card, as you can see. Same thing on the bottom. It's like completely severed. But we got Nick, we got Matt, and they're flip-flops. So Matt's here, Nick's here, Matt's here. There they are in the back. They're labeled correctly. Very well done. 2 inches tall, interchangeable parts, and fully posable. All right, so let's open these bad boys up. These are available on Amazon right now. And you can go to Heels Deals with a Z, HEELSDEALZ. And I have links to all of these if you want to purchase them on Amazon. So, if not, no sweat. Enjoy the video as we unbox these. So there's their arms, and they're essentially the exact same. Oops. It's hard to get these out of here, but that's a good thing because they're very tiny. So they have to be taped in there. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to not have them taped in. All right, put that over there. So first off, we'll take a look at Mr. Matt Jackson. So he has his splatter paint jacket. Now this kind of just like drapes over, as you can see. Look at that. He's got the orange sneakers with the Young Bucks on them posing. That's pretty cool. The orange down the pants. The back says all out. And on the waistband of his tights, he has chains, like a chain link going around. And the hair and stuff comes off, so you can kind of interchange it on other figures. But I mean, I don't know why you'd want to do that. As you can see, the ears are attached to it. And it lines up perfectly, man. They do a great job on that, lining it up so it's all, looks like it's one piece. But man, these are so cool. Look at the detail in the hair. You know, and like, I'm really bad at like posing these things because you're kind of limited. If you had like stack down, you know, you're kind of limited, right? Like there's only so much you can do, but you gotta pose these, right? Which I will. I'll put them in the pose eventually. Gotta put them on the stand, and that's how you pose them. There he is. And over here is his brother in the exact same gear. I love that he has the tongue out and the Hollywood Hogan style handlebar mustache and beard connecting. Very cool. Same exact gear, which is an easy replication for producing these figures. The hair is a little bit different. Obviously the shade and such. Oh, that's the thing. You see how easy these arms come off? They like literally come right off, which is by design because you're supposed to interchange them. And they're just on a little ball joint. It's nothing crazy, you know? So if you pull an arm or anything off, like it's going to go right back on. Same thing with the legs. They just go right back on. So very cool. Almost like these are definitely not for children. Let's see what it says. Ages 8 and up. Even that, man, like, I don't know. But great likeness on Matt and Nick Jackson right there. And now we're going to move on to Series 1. We will take a look at right here. Series 1 has Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Kenny Omega, CM Punk, and Chris Jericho. Look at that, man. Opens up. There's the figures. I love this. This right here makes me want to keep a mint on card just because I think this would look good. Like if they had a big line, look at that. Side by side, these would look so cool on a shelf like that. Let's open them up. Take a little slicer right at the bottom. Pop it in. All right. There we go. Take it, and they kind of slide out the bottom like that. All right. They have a little covering on it, so I don't think there's any tape on these ones. All right, there's a little bit of tape. So we have a table, which is pretty cool. The legs on the table do not bend, so I feel like this is an easy break. But what we've grown accustomed to in the wrestling space is these tables that kind of click together like that, and then they can break. Comes with a chair. Seems like everything comes with a chair. Lots of chairs here. If you don't see, we already have 4 chairs, and I think there's another one in Series 2. We're going to take out the chain. When I first saw the chains, I thought that they were like dog collar, but they're not. I mean, I guess they could be, right? Like, I guess you could take a head off and put them on there, but I'm pretty sure these are meant to be like around their wrist, but I guess you could. I'll take one of their heads off and see if it fits. And a barbed wire bat. So this barbed wire bat is different than the other ones we got in the Excalibur set are black with barbed wire. This is like a standard looking baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. I love that everyone comes with a stand. You have no idea how happy this makes me. Diamond Select, bravo to you, making sure everybody comes with a stand. All right. After having these in hand, I really hope that they start making more. Like, you gotta give us more. I need them. All right, first up, we got Dr. Britt Baker. She's got her little cast on there. Get that. The BB, DMD all over the gear. Her hair done as we've grown accustomed to. Doesn't look like her in the face. One thing I think they could have done is like Lego, maybe had an alternate face on the other side so you can spin it around. I think that would have been a nice touch. But I'm still going to take off all their hair just to see if maybe there's something under there. Look at her kick pads, the bottoms. Wow. Got the copyright there. Awesome. Doctor. Love that. Britt Baker, the only female in the Minimates line. And then we got Chris Jericho here. Take his hair off. Nothing on the back, but we're still going to check. It's so weird the ears are connected to the hair. He has all of his tattoos, which I think is very interesting. But they're not authentic, right? It's not exactly his tattoos. This one arm, wow, this feels very... His arm is very loose. So the Fozzy F is there. But this, like, I'm worried about this arm. It's so loose. I don't want to play with it too much. Same with this one. It's very, very flimsy. Look. I think it's going to come off. He's absolutely jacked. He's even got his tattoo there. La Champion on the boots. Pretty well done. I think for what these are awesome. You know what I mean? Especially if you're into minifigures, which I do love minifigures. It's just sometimes it's hard to figure out how you're going to display them. Kenny Omega here, which I love, right? The mutton chops into the handlebar. Hair comes off, nothing. I really don't think any of these have like a double face, but you just want to make sure. He's got that hair up top, very Britt Baker-esque. Look at the detail in all of the strands. Like a, I don't even know, like a rose color tights right there. Wow. The Omega symbol. Very cool. So you got to put him like that. Put his arm up like this. Turn his head. He's doing that. Got to get him like that. I'm definitely going to figure out a way to display all of these because at this point, I'm going to have 11 figures now. And there is an AEW one, which I think I'm going to grab. So this is our first like short-haired figure. Comes off, nothing there. Nothing there. But it's still pretty cool, man. Like, this is insane. Wow. The amount of tattoos, look at this. Even has like the Cobra there. Obviously, it's not the G.I. Joe Cobra, but still pretty cool. They nailed a lot of his tattoos. Straight edge, the skull, the serpents, very cool. Even a fake Pepsi logo there. His wrapped hands. The biggest miss, guys, he's missing the X on the hands. That's a key component of CM Punk. Pretty definitive look for AEW, I would say. You know, the trunks with the Chicago stars looks awesome. Doesn't look like him, but it looks good. I think the one that has the best likeness is probably going to be Kenny right here. So, all right, let's take a look at the other set that has Hangman Adam Page, Orange Cassidy, Jon Moxley, and Adam Cole, a baby. Pretty cool. All right, let's open them up. Right there. There it is. All right. Nothing else in there. Take the top off. Pop the top. Oh, we got a little ladder here I didn't know was in there. It's a little flimsy, though. A little rocky. As we suspected, there is another chair. There is a Singapore cane. There even is a body mold for Orange Cassidy. He has arms. Same thing with Jon Moxley. You can take his jacket off and he can be ring ready. It's the whole point of these extra limbs and such like that. Which, I mean, you know, it's a nice little addition. Gives you options. But if you're displaying these, like I'm not playing with these, right? Like if you're displaying, why would you make them look less toyetic? You know, you want them in their full gear where they have a lot of stuff going on. Man, I'm excited about these. This might be the better set. Even though like I prefer the stars in Series 1, Series 2 might be the better set overall as far as like figure design and everything like that. We have a regular baseball bat here. And we have another Singapore cane kendo stick. All right, so let's take a look right now at Adam Cole Bay. Very basic, man. Which is why I'm not a big Adam Cole guy, but does have the tattoo on the forearm, which is very nice. Bay on the knee pad, AC on the other one, AC on the trunks, lightning bolt. Everybody loves when he used to wear the 23-100 4KK on the back of his trunks. We all love that. But you got to put his hands in the air, right? Baby! Love it. Does look cool, man. We have to check. Nope, nothing on the back. That's one criticism I'll give Diamond Select on these. Put something on the back. Give us something else. The bodies come apart very easy for like interchangeable things. So the cool thing is that like, say somebody had long hair and they cut it off, you could put CM Punk's short hair on somebody else, and then you're kind of like updating the figure. So here we have Orange Cassidy. He's got his sunglasses on, his short hair. Does not look like him whatsoever, but the gear is awesome. Look, they even made the shirt, but he's got a Minimate head instead of his own head. Awesome. He's got the rolled up sleeves, and those are molded. Look at the torn jeans. Like, the only thing is, like, he can't put his hands in his pockets, but you can put them pretty close, right? Like, put them, like, close to his pockets. Great detail on these. Dude, they did so good. The Orange Cassidy's awesome. And like I said, like you can take his body off and you can put it on so he's like ring ready. But again, why do you want to do that? It's so much cooler like this. This looks great. We got Jon Moxley, very basic. Black pants, black boots, black jacket, nothing on it. It's a little bit more shiny though. And his messy hair, his beard. Look at that. And all of his chest hair. So no tattoos for him. Even the arms, like it would be nice if they differentiated the arms. I don't think they did as far as tattoos and such. Yeah, there's no tattoos, so no differentiating for Mr. Jon Moxley. We've got, last but not least, Hangman Adam Page. He's got his Hangman vest on. I like that. The sunset on there is pretty cool. The color, that actually is a pretty cool Hangman. And believe it or not, it kind of looks like him. It kind of looks like him. That's odd. So, man, these are really cool. All right. So, I want to see how easy it is for them to hold something. So, baseball bat right in the hand. All right. They hold it easy. So, he's ready to beat somebody with a baseball bat. I'm going to take off his head, if I can. So does this go around his neck? No, I don't think so. Nah, this is meant for the hand, just like I thought. It's meant for the hand, but you got to check, right? They do have dog collar matches, so we got to check. And he's just like whipping somebody. So you take somebody and you just... Dude, these are going to look so good. So my plan is to make a nice display in the middle of the ring of all these figures. And my favorite part about it is they have these awesome stands that are going to make displaying them so much easier. So, look at that. You don't got to worry about them falling over. And like I said... I'll show you. They have another one. It's like a promotional one that came out first. And it has, it's like a black figure with the AEW logo on it. It is in my book, and it's from New York Comic Con 2022, but you'll see it right up here. We got the AEW logo figure. I got to pick that up because it's the only one I don't have, so I got to get them so we have them all. All right, so if I had to pick my favorite, it's tough, but the CM Punk is great for obvious reasons. Like, look at all the tattoos. There's a lot more going on. The Kenny Omega is really good, but it's got to be between Orange Cassidy and CM Punk. And I'll be honest, when I was looking at the lineups, I was like, can't believe of all these stars like that Orange Cassidy is getting one of these so early on. But man, this figure is great. Dude's got a great look. He's toyetic. You got to go along with it, man. So tons of accessories. Let's just look at these accessories real quick. 1 table, 5 chairs. This is in 3 sets. We've got 1, 2, 3 Singapore canes, 3 barbed wire bats, a ladder, 3 chains, 4 Singapore canes, and a regular bat. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Just a lot of accessories. So good on them for adding into the value, because I believe these are $20 a box. So essentially $5 a figure. So up to you to decide what you want. I do love the ring. I think it's going to fit them very well. I think you're going to be able to have a nice display of all your Minimates all at once, which I plan on doing. Maybe I'll make a little display where they have somebody going through a table, right? Just kind of like falling through. So, and we have Excalibur. So there it is, guys. Comment below. Let me know if you've gotten into the Minimate game, if you plan to get into Minimate game. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Twitter is at TheFigHeel. Pick up the wrestling figure encyclopedia that we've been referring to in this video right here on Amazon, or go to heelbooks.com. Look at that beautiful cover by Matthew Goldberg. Join Whatnot at whatheel.com, and you will get $15 off your first purchase. Look at that, man. Check out Case Fresh Pod wherever you get your podcast. It's me and the Fig Vault, and we do a lot of talking, man. We talk about some in-depth things, unreleased wrestling figures. We fantasy book. We rebook figures that have already come out, and we give our honest opinions on everything. And there's me, the Fig Heel. So thank you for joining me, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at whatheel.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.